Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing an MMA news reaction to Robert Whittaker versus Marvin Vettori, rescheduled for UFC Paris on September 3rd, and as well as Ilia Topuria versus Edson Barboza. Barboza's injured, but I'll talk about it after though. But they're currently trying to make that fight. Great matchups. I'm going to start with the big one first though. Robert Whittaker versus Marvin Vettori. I'm going to go to September 3rd, right here. But great matchup. Marvin, it got rescheduled, of course. Robert Whittaker had a pull out of UFC 275, which is coming up in a couple of weeks on June 11th. He had a pull out of that card, so they rescheduled it to September 3rd. Whittaker, he wasn't actually injured, but he wasn't actually injured, but he was. But it would have been healed by then when the fight came, so they had to delay it. Great matchup, though. I really wanted this to get rescheduled because of different types of reasons. They both lost to Israel Adesanya. No, not really Whittaker in the last fight due to the scoring criteria rules of MMA. Whittaker won that fight. He should be the current middleweight king, but he isn't. So let's just say how it is. They both lost to Israel Adesanya. And yeah, great matchup. And all the matchups are kind of booked anyways. Like, a lot of people have matchups other than the losers, like Derek Brunson, Jack Hermanson. Well, not anymore. Hermanson he's fighting Till now. I forgot about that. But the losers. So it just made sense to reschedule. And great matchup. On the UFC Paris card, which is currently, it's unconfirmed rumor, so it's not official yet, but they're working on it. It already has, that card's going to be really good. That's really going to be a good card. That's a great co-main event as well. That can be a main event, arguably. It arguably can be a co-main event. But that card already has as a main event Cyril Gane versus Tai Tuivasa. Great main event. And then you got Robert Whittaker, Marvin Vettori. So if anything goes wrong with the main event, like let's just say Tuivasa pulls out due to an injury, you can have this as a main event. And that's a great co-main event right there. I think this card's going to be really good. UFC Paris, it's going to be a really good card. But early prediction, I am going to still stick with Robert Whittaker. I just don't see Vettori really doing much to him. I just don't see him doing real much to him on the feet, and I think that's the only way he has to win. I think to beat Whittaker, I don't think he can out-grapple Whittaker, man. I think Vettori and Gastelum are kind of the same. I said this before. They're kind of the same. But Gastelum's more of a threat, I think, because he has the power, and even then, Whittaker scolded him 5 rounds straight. I know Gastelum took it on really short notice, but Whittaker scolded him for 5 rounds straight, 50-45, maybe 50-44, but he scolded him every round. I think he's going to do this to Marvin Vettori. It's 3 rounds. I think that actually favors Whittaker more, because Vettori can maybe do some stuff in the later rounds, but man, I think to beat Whittaker, you gotta have threatening power, like Israel Adesanya. Like in the second fight where Whittaker won, I thought, anyways. Some people disagree with that. I thought Whittaker won that fight. A lot of people think Israel Adesanya should have won. But Whittaker won the fight, I thought. Yeah, great card so far. Oh no, what happened? Yeah, yeah, it's got Gane Tuivasa. Yeah, I guess they're gonna do, I heard they're gonna do, there's some talent from, France, like Manon Fiorot. Maybe do her versus Alexa Grasso. Or maybe, I heard they're gonna do her Caitlin Chookagian. Maybe a title elimination bout there. Doesn't make sense though, because Chookagian deserves a title shot, the winner of Shevchenko Santos. But yeah, maybe had Nasruddin Imavov, one of Cyril Gane's guys, Cyril Gane's boy. But yeah, great card. I think Whittaker scolds him for 3 rounds. I'll talk more about it when the fight comes, but I think Whittaker gets it done. Great fight though, really good fight. If Whittaker wins, maybe one more and then a title shot. Who knows? But yeah, I think Whittaker gets it done. I just don't think Vettori has the power. Like, he has power, but I don't think he has the power enough to KO Robert Whittaker. I don't think he has the power that, like, an Israel Adesanya does. And Whittaker took shots off Romero for. Whittaker took shots off Yoel Romero for 50 minutes in total. I want to say. I know I'm wrong. Yeah, no, I'm right. 50 minutes in total. So yeah, I think he gets it done. Yeah. Moving on though to moving on though. So, oh, by the way, on Whittaker Vettori, there's like maybe you can add like you Canadian prospects, like French Canadian prospects, like Marc-Andre Barriot, Charles Jourdain. You know, maybe UK fighters that can't really fit on the London card can go on here. And yeah, moving on to Ilia Topuria versus Edson Barboza is in the works. Barboza clearly is currently injured, so everything is still up in the air with the fight. Great matchup though, if it does really happen. Great matchup. Someone said just give him Paddy the body. Paddy's scared of that fight. Oh, by the way, I'm still stuck on this. Whittaker's got great takedown defense. Vettori won't take him down. Great matchup. Paddy is scared of that fight. UFC's not gonna. They're coming cash cows. Ilia destroys him. It's probably no cap. Probably, it says. But Topuria, Barboza, great matchup. And Barboza, Topuria is finally moving back down. I think he finally realized that because lightweight's a tough division to get through, and featherweight is also tough. But Topuria is already ranked at featherweight. Why would you want to work your way up in the lightweight division? Plus, he's small. He's just a small guy for lightweight. He's too small for lightweight, and his arms are way too small. So yeah, he's moving back down to featherweight, fighting Edson Barboza. I think Topuria is barely in the rankings. Like I think he's right outside the rankings. I think he's right at 15. He's right at 15. He's right at 15. I don't think anyone else is gonna be coming. Like maybe Hakeem Dawodu will take over, but probably not. Great matchup though. Ilia Topuria, Edson Barboza. I think that should be. I actually called that to happen. By the way, I called it. I said that would happen. In my fights to make, like after Topuria beat Jai Herbert, I was like, do him Edson Barboza. After Barboza fought Bryce Mitchell, I was like, do Barboza Topuria. I called it. Great matchup though. I said, and I made a card builder just recently, putting it on the July 30th card, UFC 277. So put it there, headliner of the prelims. Great matchup. I will be going with Ilia Topuria by KO. It sucks to say because Barboza, it sucks to see him lose again, and I don't want to see him lose because he's been suffering bad KO losses. But I will fight. I won't fight. What the heck? But I think Topuria. But when the fight happens, I think Topuria will catch him. I think Barboza's been taking way too much damage lately, and his chin hasn't been the best. Like against Bryce Mitchell, Mitchell dropped him really badly. I know Barboza was more so off balance, but Mitchell grappled him in that fight, outstruck him in that fight. Maybe not outstruck him, but dropped him in that fight in the first round. That's not a good sign. And it was a fresh Barboza in the first round as well. It's not like he was gassed out in the third round and then got dropped. It was a fresh Barboza that just got dropped with a big straight right on the chin. Dropped Barboza really badly. I think this is time's up for Barboza, man. He has been taking a lot of damage. He has been taking a bunch of damage. Let's be real. He has been taking a bunch of damage. Against Giga Chikadze, took a lot of damage there. Got KO'd really badly. Not out cold or anything, but like put down really badly where it has to be stopped. And we just seen Giga Chikadze just got dominated by Calvin Kattar. I think Topuria wins it. But Topuria against Jai Herbert, I know people are. I look at comments and I see. I think there is on MMA Island, not MMA Island. Maybe I'll go here. No, it's not here. MMA. Wait, I know where it is. I know where it is. MMA Ideas. That's where it is. Yeah, there was Topuria. Yeah, there was something about Topuria. I don't know where it is, but I'll just look on here for now. But Burt MMA, it was on. I looked at Burt MMA. Great matchup. I just think Topuria, if they're going in at, like, maybe Barboza, yeah, can kick him, because we've seen Jai Herbert can, at lightweight, can just knock down. And I know Topuria had problems against Jai Herbert, but I think Topuria, like, Jai Herbert's young, and then he did eventually KO. He did eventually KO Jai Herbert out cold, but he had problems in that fight. But that was upper weight class, and I think that was just like he had no matchup, so he had to move up. I think he's gonna go out there and I think he'll KO Barboza. Barboza can wheel kick him out cold and that, chop his legs up. I just don't think so. Plus, if there's any problems at all on the feet for Topuria, that he can just shoot a double leg. He has grappling. I know people look at him as, like, he is a grappler. Like, people look at him as, oh, this KO artist, KO'd Ryan Hall, KO'd Jai Herbert, KO'd other people, Damon Jackson. But against Yusuf Zalal on his debut, showed great grappling there. Couldn't get the sub, but he's really good Topuria on the ground. So if he really has problems on the feet, he can just take it down. Like against Jai Herbert, and when Jai Herbert rocked him really badly, he shot takedown, had control time, but he lost a round, of course, because he got dropped and outstruck and everything. I think Topuria gets it done. I just don't think Barboza has it anymore. And Bryce Mitchell, you gotta give Bryce Mitchell credit for just holding down Barboza for 3 rounds. You know, but because Khabib couldn't really hold Barboza down for 3 rounds. Fair play won the fight, clear, dominated Barboza, but I think Topuria gets it done. And yeah, I think Topuria gets it. KO in like an exchange, knocking Barboza really badly out cold. I think Topuria gets it. And if he wins against what's it called, Barboza, we can look at maybe. I was maybe at first thinking maybe Mobzar Evloev. I know in a couple of weeks' time, Mobzar Evloev is going to be fighting Dan Ige. I think he can win that. I think Evloev will win that one. So if Evloev wins that one and Topuria beats number 12 in Edson Barboza, rebook that fight. That'd be really good. They actually have beef as well, so that would be really good. So yeah. We'll see what happens, though. I think Topuria gets it done. Or maybe do Giga Chikadze. I know they're both from Georgia, but, like, cut this friend stuff. Like, I can't fight him. Like, let's just say, like, oh, I'm from Georgia. I can't fight him. Dude, I'm sick of that. It's the same thing with Vicente Luque versus... The same thing with Vicente Luque, Gilbert Burns. They will never fight each other. It's annoying. Brazilian, Georgian. But make that fight. Probably not gonna, though. But do Topuria versus, I don't know, the loser of Josh Emmett, Arnold Allen. Or not Arnold Allen, Josh Emmett, Calvin Kattar. Maybe do that. But yeah, But do Chikadze, Topuria, I wouldn't even mind picking Topuria there. I probably wouldn't pick him because Kiga has the kicks, but that'd be good. And have the co-main event as like Merab Dvalishvili versus, I don't know, some other guy, Dominic Cruz. That'd be cool. Maybe not Dominic Cruz, but yeah. I just noticed lightweight's vacant. Pretty funny. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I think Topuria gets it done. I just don't think Barboza has it anymore. And yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is an MMA news reaction for this. And yeah, Whittaker, Vettori. And Whittaker, Vettori. And Topuria, Barboza. Peace out. Woo!